So as promised, our very special guest this evening.
Hello.
Hello, Philipp. How are you? Philipp from M.A.N.D.Y.
Hey, good. Excellent.
You've got to come in and you've got to get nice and cozy so that we can hear you properly. How are you?
I'm very good. Yeah.
Excellent. Now, where have you just flown in from?
From London. We played Fabric on the weekend and public toilet on Commercial Street on a Sunday. And then,
are you serious?
Yeah. It's like from the Cubicle Girls. It's my favorite club in the world. It's super nice. So yeah, then I stayed another day and I went some record shopping and then I'm here. And tomorrow to Tokyo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So enjoying the London sort of smog and rain and stuff. Come to a beautiful Ibiza.
Perfect. I arrived yesterday night and spend the whole day at the beach, so it's all good.
Oh wow!
No worries.
Yeah, you didn't look as though you were someone who'd just come from London. So, okay, now you're playing for Eric Murillo tonight at Subliminal Sessions, Voodoo Nights. You've played for him before, haven't you?
Yeah, we started to play last year. Last year we played 2 times and this year 3 times. And yeah, so far we can't really say anything bad. Every time was very good nights.
That must be quite a nice fresh change for you to play to quite a different audience.
Totally.
Because I imagine that you travel the world, you get booked for these specific specialist gigs, but to get booked for something, where Eric trusts you to do your thing in a place like Pasha on his night, that's pretty special. How do you find it? Is it fun?
Totally, because seriously, it's fun and a good challenge because you play actually, like you said, for people that normally wouldn't come to one of your shows, and to make them dance in the same way like they should, and because the brackets are of course a bit brighter on this night. It's great. For us it's always a good challenge, and we really prepare well for the shows, and even think more than on the usual gigs. Because it's you have to think a bit more what you can play.
Okay. Now let's talk about your other projects. Get Physical, always a lot of stuff coming out there. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on, what we can expect from the label?
We cut down now. We decided to cut down a little on the release schedule as well. We got a little a smaller office to just cut down on the cost a little as well. It's no real surprise that the crisis is there, blah blah. So,
right.
And so not to have the big pressure and to really be very free in our put out. So we just cut down a little and really but we have very interesting projects coming. Like Audiofly is gonna do an album, Tim Green is gonna do an album, the Nose Guys from Paris, they are just sitting at an album. Then there's a label compilation coming out from Thomas Schumacher, then a new Body Language mix compilation by Patrick and me by the end of the year.
Well, the annual one, yeah.
So exactly. So it's all rolling.
Okay. Yeah. Now, can you actually tell us about whose role is what in Get Physical? Because there are quite a few of you involved, aren't there?
Yeah, but here as well. I mean, Booker Shade, they're probably gonna concentrate more even on their own stuff. DJT as well, but we're always gonna. So mainly.
So it's the three of you, the 3 groups.
Exactly, but mainly it's me now who's running it. So and But that's fine, as well, I have to say, after 8 years, we're all really friends, the stuff comes always out on Get Physical, whatever they're gonna do as well, but at some point it's really good as well, if you not to have compromises, if one is deciding if it's me or whoever, but sometimes if you have to go through 6 people, every decision has to be made by 6 people, it's sometimes a bit
I mean, but that's been something that's always been quite important to you, isn't it? Sort of keeping integrity, not being about the money, because...
Exactly, totally.
Totally. And then that way, I mean, obviously cutting down your costs, a lot of people run labels as sort of, not a labour of love, but allowing them to be completely different.
Exactly.
And it's your business card as well.
That's what it is. And I mean, in this 8 years that we do it, we didn't even take out one single euro ever, So even though we had the biggest years, but it's just not enough money in the business, but which is totally fine. It's more not to lose money and to give yourself and other, of course, that's how we started ourselves, to give a platform, and then now to have a really good crew of artists that you can have fun with on the label nights all over the world. You know, that's what it is. It's like your home. You know, that's what it is.
I mean, we've been talking to a lot of artists, and they actually find it's better with their label nights where they can program the entire night.
Yes.
Because then that allows people to come and really experience your sound. You can keep a lot of control over the night. Yeah. Now, do you do a lot of Get Physical?
Yeah, that's as well. We employed some people to really to focus more on this. I mean, we have a couple, but you know, we really want to concentrate on this. Like Minus or like Cocoon do it as well. You know, that's the only way. And like you said, it's I think for people it's great because anyway, like your roster is so different, so it's not going to be like one beat the whole night, and it's great. That's what that's the next plan for. I mean, we have a little summer residency in Barcelona, for instance, at the Magdalena Mar, and it's
very hot there, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's great, man. It's on a Sunday, you know, it's the perfect thing to do. Or like at Fabric, we have label nights regularly, and in Paris, so you know, just growing. Yeah.
Okay, now whereabouts are you actually based? Because you were in Frankfurt, weren't you? And then are you now in Berlin, or?
I was the last 6 months. I was in New York. So
right.
But now to take care of the label, I'll be back in Berlin for a couple of months. And then
you just have a couple of homes, and you go where you need to go to be able to.
Yeah, I mean, so at the moment not a real home, so the plane is my home.
Okay, and what about Donut? Isn't that coming out with some fresh mixes?
Yeah, it did already with Giberato, Boy It Beat, and like a couple of others remixes. But this was out already like 2 months ago, and on an English label. Yeah, it's great.
Okay, a bit behind on that press release then.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, now tonight you're going to be playing on the CDJ 2000.
Yes.
Have you used them before?
Yes, and I mean, not every club's got them, but the better ones, they have it already, and it's great.
Okay, so you're still playing CDs, but are you moving over to USB, or?
Yeah, I think the two. I think, you know, sometimes because there will always be clubs, and especially on after parties, you know, that they won't have like the latest gear. So you know,
yeah.
Or if you're really fast and you then maybe you can do an endorsement with all the after party clubs in the world. But no, I don't think.
Pioneer Europe Techno.
Yeah. After our edition.
Excellent. Okay, well, we're very pushed for time.
Yes.
We're going to squeeze a nice 30-minute mix out of you.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for coming into the studio.
But I have to improvise. I forgot my records, but it will be a good set.
Excellent.
All right, thank you.
Philipp from M.A.N.D.Y, thank you so much for that. We're now going to hear him in the mix.
know.